Close your eyes now and let everything you carried today gently fall from your shoulders. You don't have to hold it anymore. The conversations, the responsibilities, the worries that followed you from morning into night. You can release them now, one by one. Let them go. Take a slow, deep breath in and gently breathe out. Again, breathe in slowly and release. Feel your body beginning to soften, your shoulders lowering, your jaw unclenching, your mind beginning to quiet. You made it through today, and right now, in this moment, you don't need to solve anything. You don't need to fix anything. You don't need to figure anything out. Tonight is not about effort. It's about rest. Sometimes you've been taught, maybe without even realizing it, that you have to carry everything, hold everything together, be strong for everyone. But right now, you are allowed to stop. God is not asking you to perform tonight. He is inviting you to rest, just as you are. Let your breathing slow again. Gentle, steady, peaceful. As you sit in this quiet moment, imagine the noise of the day beginning to fade. The busyness, the pressure, the constant thinking, it all begins to grow quieter, like waves settling on a calm shore. And in that stillness, you begin to notice something. You are not alone. God is here, not far away, not distant, not waiting for you to get everything right. He is here, with you, right now. His presence is gentle, calm, steady. He is not rushing you. He is not pressuring you. He is simply with you. The Bible says in Psalm 4:8, "In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety." That peace is being offered to you right now, not because everything in your life is perfect, but because God is present, and His presence changes everything. So tonight, you can lie down in peace, not because you have all the answers, but because you are held by the one who does. Take another slow breath in, and as you breathe out, imagine releasing every weight you've been carrying. The things you said today, the things you wish you had said differently, the moments that didn't go the way you hoped. Let them go. You don't have to replay them tonight. You don't have to carry them into tomorrow. God is not asking you to hold on to them. He is asking you to give them to Him. And you can do that right now in a simple, quiet prayer. Just whisper in your heart, "Lord, I give you this day. Everything I did, everything I didn't do, everything I'm still worried about, I place it into your hands." You don't have to carry what God is willing to hold. Let that truth settle deep into your heart. Right now, you are stepping into a sacred space, not a place you have to earn, but a place you are invited into, a quiet place, a resting place, a place where your soul can breathe again. Let your body grow heavier, more relaxed, supported. Feel yourself sinking into rest. And as you do, become aware of this gentle truth. God is already here. You didn't have to call Him down. You didn't have to reach far to find Him. He has been with you all day, through every moment, and He is with you now, watching over you, caring for you, loving you. You are safe in His presence. You are not alone in your thoughts. You are not alone in your worries. You are not alone in this night. God is closer than your next breath. So breathe in slowly and breathe out. Let your thoughts begin to settle like dust in still air. If something tries to rise again, a worry, a memory, a concern, don't fight it. Just gently release it and return to this moment. This quiet, peaceful, holy moment where you are not striving, where you are not carrying, where you are simply resting. Tonight, you are allowed to rest your mind. You are allowed to rest your body. You are allowed to rest your soul because God is holding what you cannot, and He is doing it with care, with strength, with love. So let go. Just a little more. Breathe. Just a little deeper. Rest just a little further. You are here. You are safe. And God is with you. And as you continue to rest in this quiet presence, let your heart begin to open. Because there is more peace waiting for you. Stay here and gently keep listening. If you desire a deeper connection with God and want to join us in daily prayer, write Amen in the comments as your declaration that you are here, ready to trust Him tonight. You are not alone tonight. The God who sees everything is gently watching over you, even in this quiet moment, even in the stillness of the night. You are seen, not in a distant way, not in a general way, but personally, intimately, lovingly. God sees you. He sees your heart, your thoughts, the things you carry that no one else fully understands. And as you rest here, breathing slowly, letting your body soften, you can begin to feel something shift. You don't have to stay on guard anymore. You don't have to keep bracing yourself, because you are safe. Take a slow breath in and gently release it. Let that truth begin to settle deeper into your spirit. You are safe in God's presence. The Bible says in Psalm 121, 3-4, He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, He who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. While you rest, He remains awake. While your body grows still, His care does not pause. While your mind begins to quiet, His protection continues without interruption. There is never a moment, not 1 second, where God is not watching over you. Not in fear, but in love. Not in judgment, but in care. And tonight, you are invited to rest under that care. Somewhere deep inside, you may have learned to stay alert, to expect something to go wrong, to prepare for what might happen next, to carry a quiet tension, even when everything seems still. But right now, you don't have to do that anymore. God is watching over you. You can let your guard down. You can release the tension you've been holding in your body, in your thoughts, in your heart. Take another slow breath. And as you exhale, imagine every layer of anxiety beginning to loosen. The tightness in your chest softening. The weight on your shoulders lifting. The thoughts that keep circling slowing down. You don't have to stay in that place of worry. You don't have to carry that constant alertness, because God is present, and His presence removes fear, not all at once, not forcefully, but gently, like a light slowly pushing back the darkness. Let that light fill your mind right now. Let it move into the spaces where fear has been living, the quiet worries, the unspoken concerns, the thoughts that come when everything else gets quiet. God is there too, and where He is, fear does not have to stay. So right now, you can begin to replace fear with trust, not because everything is certain, but because God is, and He is with you. Let your heart whisper softly, God, I trust You with this moment. I trust You with this night. I trust You with what I cannot control. You don't have to force that trust. Just let it begin, gently, like a seed being planted. And as you rest in that trust, let these words settle over you. Slowly, softly. You are held, not loosely, not temporarily, but securely. You are held by the God who never sleeps. You are held by the one who sees every detail of your life. You are held even when you feel tired, uncertain, or overwhelmed. Let that truth repeat in your heart now. you are held. Again, you are held. And again, you are held. Let it sink deeper each time. There is nothing slipping through his hands, nothing being overlooked, nothing about your life that he is unaware of. Even the things you haven't said out loud, even the emotions you don't fully understand, even the questions that don't have answers yet. God sees it all, and he is still here, still watching over you, still caring for you, still loving you. So tonight, you can rest. You don't have to keep scanning for danger. You don't have to keep replaying every possibility. You don't have to carry tomorrow into this moment. Right now, you are safe. Right now, you are covered. Right now, you are being watched over with perfect attention and care. Let your breathing slow again, in and out. Feel your body growing heavier, more supported, more at ease. You are not alone in this room. You're not alone in this night. God is here, and his presence is enough. So rest in that presence. Stay here for a moment longer, letting the safety settle deeper into your heart, because there is even more peace waiting for you as you continue. The weight you carried today, the one no one else noticed, God saw every second of it. The quiet pressure you held inside, the thoughts you didn't say out loud, the moments where you smiled on the outside, but felt tired on the inside. He saw it all, every part of it. There were things you carried today that no one thanked you for. Responsibilities that felt heavy, decisions that drained you, moments where you had to keep going even when you didn't feel strong. And maybe no one noticed. Maybe no one stopped to ask how you were really doing. But God noticed. He saw the effort it took just to get through the day. He saw the strength it took to keep showing up. He saw the moments when your heart felt overwhelmed, even if you didn't show it. Take a slow breath in, and as you breathe out, let this truth settle gently into your spirit. God sees you, not just the version of you that others see, but the real you, the tired you, the trying you, best you, the you that sometimes feels like it's carrying more than it can hold. He sees that version of you, and he does not turn away. He draws closer because you were never meant to carry all of this alone. Some of the weight you're holding, it's not even visible. It's emotional. It's the stress that builds quietly, the grief that lingers, the thoughts that keep circling late at night, the silent battles that no one else understands. But God understands, even the things you don't have words for. He understands. The Bible says in Matthew 11:28, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Not figure it out first, not be strong enough first, not fix everything first. Just come, weary, burdened, exactly as you are. And he promises something your heart has been longing for. Rest, real rest. The kind that doesn't come from finishing everything, but from releasing everything into his hands. So right now, you don't have to keep holding it. You don't have to keep carrying it alone. You can begin to let it go. Gently, slowly, without pressure. Just bring it to him. Whatever feels heavy in your heart right now, name it quietly. Is it stress? Is it fear? Is it sadness? Is it something unresolved? You don't have to explain it perfectly. Just offer it. You can whisper in your heart, "Lord, this is heavy for me, and I don't want to carry it alone anymore." Let that be enough. You don't need a perfect prayer. You don't need the right words. You just need a willing heart. And as you release that weight, imagine God receiving it, not reluctantly, not impatiently, but with care, with understanding, with love. He is not overwhelmed by what overwhelms you. He is not burdened by what burdens you. He is strong enough to hold it and gentle enough to care about it. You don't have to keep striving tonight. You don't have to keep trying to control everything. You don't have to keep holding everything together, because God is holding you, and He is holding what you cannot. Let that truth settle deeper now. You are not alone in this. Say it quietly in your heart. You are not alone in this. Again, you are not alone in this. The weight you feel, you don't have to carry it by yourself. The emotions you're processing, you don't have to sort them out on your own. God is with you in it, not watching from a distance, but present within it, right here, right now. Take another slow breath in, and as you exhale, imagine that weight becoming lighter. Not because everything has changed, but because you are no longer carrying it alone. God is carrying it with you, and even more than that, He is carrying you. Let your body begin to relax even more, your shoulders softening, your breathing slowing, your thoughts becoming quieter. You don't have to solve everything tonight. You don't have to understand everything tonight. You don't have to carry everything tonight. Tonight, you can rest, because the God who saw everything you carried today is the same God who is now gently inviting you to lay it down. And as you rest here in His presence, you can begin to feel something new rising in place of that weight. Peace. Stay here for a moment. Let that peace grow, because there is even more waiting for you as you continue. Tonight is not about doing. It's about receiving what God has already prepared for you. You've spent so much of your life doing, trying, fixing, holding things together, meeting expectations, carrying responsibilities. And even when the day ends, sometimes that feeling doesn't stop. Your mind keeps working, your heart keeps processing, your thoughts keep reaching for solutions. But tonight, something different is being offered to you. Not more effort, not more pressure, but an invitation. An invitation into God's kingdom, where things don't work the way the world says they should. In the world, you are told, do more, be more, prove more, earn more. But in God's kingdom, you are invited to receive. Receive His presence, receive His peace, receive His love. Not because you've earned it, but because He freely gives it. The words of Jesus gently echo into this moment from Matthew 5:3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. At first, those words can feel confusing. Poor in spirit. But what Jesus is saying is something deeply freeing. He is saying, blessed are those who know they need God. Blessed are those who come with empty hands. Blessed are those who are not pretending to have it all together. Because the kingdom of heaven belongs to them, to you. If you feel tired tonight, if you feel like you don't have everything figured out, if you feel like your strength is running low, that is not failure. That is openness. That is the doorway. The world tells you to hide your weakness. God invites you to bring it. The world tells you to fill every gap. God meets you in the gap. The world tells you to strive harder. God gently says, come and receive. Take a slow breath in and let that truth begin to soften something inside you. You don't have to come to God with strength. You don't have to come to Him with perfection. You don't have to come with answers. You can come exactly as you are. And right now, in this quiet moment, you are already there, in His presence, in His care, in His kingdom. And in His kingdom, your emptiness is not something to be ashamed of. It is something He fills. Your need is not something to hide. It is something He responds to. Your weariness is not something to fix before coming to Him. It is the very reason you can come. So tonight, you can stop striving. You can stop trying to carry everything on your own. You can stop reaching for control. And instead, you can begin to receive. Receive His peace, gently settling over your thoughts. Receive His presence, quietly surrounding you. Receive His love. Steady, unchanging, always enough. Let your heart whisper softly, God, I receive your peace. I receive your presence. I receive your rest. You don't have to force anything. Just allow it, like a gift placed gently into your hands. And as you sit in this moment, breathing slowly, notice how different this feels. Not striving, not pushing, not holding everything together, just resting, just receiving, just being with God. This is what His kingdom feels like. Not heavy, not overwhelming, but light, peaceful, safe. Jesus didn't come to add more weight to your life. He came to lift it. He didn't come to make things harder. He came to bring rest. And tonight, that rest is yours. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to chase it. You simply receive it. Let your breathing slow again, in and out. Let your body relax deeper. Let your mind grow quieter. And let your heart settle into this simple truth. God is already giving you what you need. Right here, right now. You are not outside of His care. You are not waiting to qualify. You are already invited in. So stay here for a moment, resting in what He is giving, because there's even more peace waiting for you as you continue. What if the places you feel weakest are the very places God calls blessed? The parts of your life you try to hide, the moments you wish were different, the feelings you don't always know how to explain. What if those are not the places God turns away from, but the places He draws closest to? Tonight, you don't have to pretend to be strong. You don't have to cover what feels broken. You don't have to hold yourself together, because God is not looking for perfection. He is looking at your heart, and He sees something beautiful, even in your pain. There are things in your life that have left marks on your heart. Moments of loss, moments of disappointment, moments where something didn't turn out the way you hoped. And sometimes, those moments stay with you, quietly, deeply, even when everything around you keeps moving. Maybe there are nights when you feel it more than others, when everything gets still, and the emotions you pushed aside during the day begin to rise. The sadness, the questions, the longing for things to be different. If that's where you are tonight, you are not alone. And more than that, you are not forgotten. Jesus spoke words that reach directly into moments like this. In Matthew 5:4, He said, "Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted." Blessed, not overlooked, not dismissed, not told to move on or be stronger. Blessed. God does not reject your grief. He honors it, because grief means something mattered. It means you loved. It means your heart is alive, and that matters to Him. So tonight, if there is something in your heart that still hurts, you don't have to push it away. You don't have to silence it. You can bring it into God's presence, just as it is. You can whisper quietly, "Lord, this still hurts, and I don't fully understand it, but I bring it to You." That is enough. You don't need perfect words. You don't need to explain everything. God already understands, even the parts you cannot put into words. And when you bring your pain to Him, something begins to shift. Not always all at once, not always in a way you can see immediately, but gently, deeply. He meets you there. in the very place you thought was too broken. Because brokenness is not the end of your story. It is often the beginning of something new. A doorway, a place where God's presence becomes more real, more personal, more healing. What once felt like a place of weakness becomes a place of encounter, a place where you realize you don't have to be strong on your own. God is strong for you, and He is gentle with you. So tonight, you can allow your heart to be honest. You don't have to pretend everything is okay. You don't have to force yourself to feel differently. You can simply be real with God. And in that honesty, healing begins. Slowly, quietly, but truly, because healing doesn't begin with pretending. It begins with truth, with openness, with bringing what is real into the light. And God receives it, not with judgment, but with compassion, not with distance, but with closeness, not with pressure, but with peace. So let your heart rest in this truth tonight. Your pain is not pushing God away. It is drawing Him closer. Your brokenness is not something He avoids. It is something He meets. And in His presence, even your pain becomes sacred ground, a place where He works, a place where He heals, a place where He restores. Take a slow breath in, and as you breathe out, let yourself release the need to hide. You are safe to be honest here. You are safe to feel what you feel. You are safe to bring your whole heart to God. And as you do, let this truth settle gently over you. You are blessed, even here, even in this moment, even in this feeling, because God is with you in it. And He is not finished with your story. He is still working, still healing, still restoring. So rest here, just as you are, because there is more comfort waiting for you as you continue. The anger you've been holding, it's been holding you too. Maybe it started small. A moment that didn't feel fair. Words that hurt more than they should have. A situation that left you feeling misunderstood, overlooked, or wronged. And over time, that feeling stayed. It settled quietly in your heart. Not always loud, but always there. Sometimes it shows up as tension, sometimes as frustration, sometimes as a heaviness you can't quite explain. And maybe part of you feels justified, because what happened mattered. What you felt was real. But tonight, God is gently inviting you into something deeper than being right. He is inviting you into peace. Take a slow breath in, and as you breathe out, notice where that tension sits inside you. Is it in your chest, your shoulders, your thoughts? You don't have to push it away. Just become aware of it. Because you can't release what you don't acknowledge. The truth is, anger can feel powerful. It can feel like control, like protection, like holding on to something that matters. But over time, it begins to weigh on you. It tightens your thoughts. It drains your energy. It keeps your heart from fully resting. And without even realizing it, what you've been holding has been holding you. Jesus spoke gently into moments like this. In Matthew 5:9, He said, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God." Peacemakers. Not people who ignore pain, not people who pretend nothing happened, but people who choose something different. People who choose peace even when it's hard. People who release what they could hold on to. People who trust God enough to let go. Tonight, you are invited into that same choice. Not because it's easy, but because it will free you. Forgiveness is not about saying what happened didn't matter. It's not about excusing the hurt. It's about releasing the hold it has on your heart. Because as long as you carry it, It keeps affecting you. But when you release it, you begin to breathe again. So right now, gently, you can begin to let it go. Not all at once, not perfectly. Just one step. You can whisper in your heart, God, this still hurts, but I don't want to carry it anymore. Help me release it into your hands. That's where it begins. You don't have to force forgiveness. You don't have to feel differently right away. You just have to be willing. And God will meet you in that willingness. He will help you loosen your grip, little by little. Because peace doesn't come from controlling everything. It comes from trusting God with what you cannot control. Let your breathing slow again, in and out. And as you breathe out, imagine that tension beginning to soften, the tightness releasing, the weight lifting, the pressure easing. You don't have to carry it anymore. God is strong enough to hold what you release. And as you let go, something new begins to take its place. Peace, not forced, not rushed, but steady, gentle, real. The kind of peace that settles into your heart and begins to quiet everything inside you. God is not asking you to fix the past tonight. He is inviting you to rest in the present, to choose peace right now, to let go of the need to replay what happened, to release the need to understand everything, to stop carrying what is no longer yours to hold. And as you do, you begin to feel lighter, more open, more at rest. Say it quietly in your heart. I choose peace, even if it's not perfect, even if it's just a beginning. I choose peace. Let that choice settle deeply, because every step toward peace is a step toward freedom. And you were never meant to live weighed down by anger. You were created for peace, for rest, for a heart that can breathe freely again. So tonight, you can let go, you can release, you can rest, because God is replacing what you surrender with something better, with His peace. Stay here for a moment, letting that peace grow deeper inside you, because there is even more waiting for you as you continue. You don't have to prove your worth tonight. God already calls you enough. You don't have to earn His attention. You don't have to earn His love. You don't have to earn your place in His presence. You are already here, and you are already enough. Take a slow breath in, and let that truth begin to settle gently into your heart. So much of life can feel like proving that you're doing enough, proving that you're strong enough, proving that you matter. And sometimes, without even realizing it, you carry that same pressure into your relationship with God. You wonder if you've done enough today, if you've been strong enough, if you've handled everything the way you should. But tonight, God is not asking you to prove anything. He is inviting you to rest in who you already are to Him. Loved, chosen, accepted, right now, just as you are. The Bible says in Psalm 139:14, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. That includes you, not just the strong parts of you, not just the parts you feel confident about, but all of you. The parts you're still growing in, the parts you sometimes doubt, the parts you wish were different. God sees all of it, and He still calls you wonderful. You were not created by accident. You were not made with mistakes. You were formed with intention, with care, with love. And that has not changed. Even on the days when you feel unsure, even on the nights when you feel tired or not enough, your identity has not shifted. You are still His. You are still loved. You are still enough. Let your breathing slow again, in and out. And as you breathe out, Release the pressure to compare yourself, the quiet comparisons, the thoughts that say, I should be further along, the moments when you feel like you don't measure up. You can let those go, because your worth was never meant to be measured, not against others, not against expectations, not against your past. Your worth comes from God, and He does not compare you. He knows you fully, personally, lovingly, and He has already decided you are enough. So tonight, you can release self-doubt. You can release the need to evaluate yourself. You can release the quiet voice that keeps questioning your value. And instead, you can rest. Rest in the truth of who you are. Not based on what you've done, but based on who God says you are. You are His creation. You are His child. You are deeply loved. Not conditionally, not temporarily, not depending on how today went, but completely, unconditionally, always. Say it quietly in your heart. I am loved just as I am. Again, I am accepted right now. And again, I am enough in God. Let those words settle deeper each time. You don't have to strive to become worthy. You already are. You don't have to reach for approval. You already have it. You don't have to carry the weight of becoming enough. You can rest in it, right here, right now. Let your body relax even more. Your shoulders soft, your breathing calm, your mind at ease. There's nothing you need to prove in this moment, nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to become. You are already held in God's love, and His love is steady, unchanging, secure. So tonight, you can rest in your identity, not in effort, not in performance, but in truth. The truth that you are seen, you are known, you are loved, you are enough. And as that truth settles deeper into your heart, you may begin to feel something shift. A quiet confidence, a gentle peace, a sense of being held without needing to try. Stay here for a moment, resting in who you are, because there is even more peace waiting for you as you continue. Even in your quiet life, your light is reaching farther than you know. You may not always see it. You may not always feel like what you do matters. There are moments when life feels small, ordinary, unnoticed, but God sees something different. He sees purpose. He sees impact. He sees light. Jesus said in Matthew 5:14, "You are the light of the world." Not you might be one day. Not if you try harder. Not if you become more. You are, right now. Even in the middle of your everyday life, even in the quiet moments, even in the small things you do that no one else notices, you are carrying light. Take a slow breath in and let that truth settle into your heart. You are not invisible. Your life is not insignificant. The kindness you show, the patience you give, the way you care for others, the way you keep going even when it's hard, it matters more than you realize. Sometimes we think purpose has to look big, loud, recognized, but God works differently. He often chooses the small, the quiet, the unseen, because light doesn't have to be loud to shine. Even a small light in a dark place makes a difference. Think about the way a simple act of kindness can change someone's day. A gentle word, a moment of understanding, a quiet act of care. These things may seem small, but they carry something powerful. They carry the presence of God. Because when you reflect love, you reflect Him, and that light travels further than you can see. There are people who have been impacted by you, who may never tell you. Moments where something you said or something you did brought comfort, hope, or peace. Even if you didn't notice it at the time, God notices. He sees every moment where your life reflects His love, and He uses it. You don't have to be famous to have purpose. You don't have to be seen by many to matter deeply. God is not looking for perfection. He is looking for faithfulness. The quiet, steady way you live your life, that matters. The way you show up, the way you care, the way you keep trusting God, even in small ways, that is light, and light always makes a difference. So tonight, as you rest, you can release the thought that your life is too small. It is not small to God. It is meaningful. It is valuable. It is purposeful. You are part of something greater than you can see. And even when your life feels quiet, your light is still shining. Let your heart rest in that truth. You don't have to try to be something you're not. You don't have to force your way into purpose. You simply live with God, and He works through you, naturally, gently, powerfully. So take another slow breath and allow yourself to receive this encouragement. You matter. Your life matters. What you do matters. And God is using you. Even now, even here, even in the quiet. Let that bring peace to your heart. Because purpose is not something you have to chase. It is something you are already walking in, step by step, moment by moment. And as you continue this journey with God, your light will keep shining, not because of your strength, but because of His presence within you. And if this prayer is blessing your heart tonight, share it with someone who needs peace, someone who may be carrying something heavy, someone who may need to hear that they are not alone. And if you want to return to this place of rest each night, you can subscribe and come back here whenever you need. Because this is a space of peace, a space of presence, a space where you are reminded of who you are in God. Now let your heart settle again. Let your body relax deeper, because as you continue, there is even more peace waiting for you. If this prayer brought you peace tonight, with all my heart, I've prepared a special gift for you. A long-forgotten prayer has just been uncovered, and those who speak it are witnessing miracles, divine favor, and blessings beyond understanding. You'll find this sacred video in the description below. Watch it tonight, and let God's peace guide your soul into rest. You don't have to solve tomorrow tonight. God is already there. There are moments when your mind begins to reach ahead, into tomorrow, into next week, into things that haven't happened yet. Questions begin to form. What if this goes wrong? How will I handle that? What if things don't work out? And before you know it, your body feels tense, your thoughts feel crowded, your heart feels restless. But right now, in this moment, you are not in tomorrow. You are here and here. You are safe. Take a slow breath in and gently release it. Let your mind begin to settle back into the present. You don't have to carry tomorrow into this moment. You don't have to plan every detail tonight. You don't have to figure everything out before you rest. Jesus spoke directly into this kind of worry. In Matthew 6:34, He said, "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." Not because tomorrow doesn't matter, but because tonight is not the time to carry it. God has already stepped into your tomorrow. Before you wake up, before anything unfolds, before any situation arises, He is already there, preparing, working, providing. You don't have to get there first. Let that truth soften your thoughts. God is already there. Say it quietly in your heart. God is already in my tomorrow. Again, God is already in my tomorrow. That means you don't have to control everything. You don't have to hold every possibility in your mind. You don't have to keep rehearsing what might happen. Because the future is not resting on your shoulders. It is resting in God's hands. And His hands are steady, strong, trustworthy. Sometimes the desire to control tomorrow comes from a good place. You want to be prepared. You want to be responsible. You want to make sure things go well. But over time, that desire can become a weight, a constant need to think ahead, to solve problems before they happen, to carry things that aren't even here yet. And that weight keeps you from resting. But tonight, you can release it. You can let go of the need to control what hasn't come yet. You can let go of the pressure to have everything figured out. You can let go of the thoughts that keep pulling you forward. And gently, you can return to this moment, this breath, this quiet, this peace. Take another slow breath in, and as you breathe out, imagine placing tomorrow into God's hands. Every plan, every unknown, every concern. You don't have to carry it tonight. You can say softly, God, I trust you with tomorrow. I don't need to control it. I place it in your hands. Let that be enough. You don't have to force that trust. Just begin, because trust grows slowly, gently over time. And every time you release control, you make room for peace. God's timing is not rushed. It is not anxious. It is not uncertain. It is steady, intentional, perfectly aligned with what you need. Even when you don't fully understand it, even when things don't unfold the way you expected, God is still working, still guiding, still providing. So tonight, you can rest in that. You don't have to rush ahead. You don't have to solve what hasn't happened. You don't have to carry tomorrow. Right now, you can simply be here. And here, there is peace. Feel your body relaxing more, your breathing becoming slower, your thoughts becoming quieter. You're not behind. You're not missing something. You're exactly where you need to be in this moment. And God is with you here. So stay here, rest here, breathe here, because this moment is enough. And tomorrow, when it comes, God will meet you there with everything you need. But for now, you can let it go and rest. Stay in this peace a little longer, because there is still more waiting for you as you continue. Look at how gently God cares for the smallest things. And remember how deeply He cares for you. For a moment, let your mind drift away from everything that feels heavy. And imagine a quiet field, soft grass beneath your feet, a gentle breeze moving through the air, the warmth of sunlight resting softly on the earth, all around you. There are flowers, wild flowers, growing freely, some small and delicate, others bright and open, each one unique, each one alive. They are not rushing, they are not striving, they are not trying to become something more. They are simply growing, just as they were created to do. The breeze moves through them, and they sway gently, without resistance, without effort. And as you watch them, something inside you begins to slow down too. Your thoughts soften, your breathing deepens, your heart begins to rest. Jesus spoke about moments like this. In Matthew 6:28-29, He said, "See how the flowers of the field grow. They do not labor or spin. Yet I tell you that not even Solomon in all his splendor was dressed like one of these. The lilies don't strive. They don't worry about how they look. They don't compare themselves to the flowers around them. They don't wonder if they are enough. They simply receive what God provides. Sunlight, rain, time, and they grow beautifully, naturally, effortlessly." And Jesus says, If God cares for them like this, how much more does He care for you? Take a slow breath in and let that truth settle gently into your heart. You are not less important than the lilies. You're not forgotten. You're not overlooked. You are deeply valuable to God. More than you can fully understand. More than you sometimes allow yourself to believe. And just like those flowers, you were not created to live in constant striving. You were not meant to carry everything on your own. You were not designed to earn care. God already cares for you. Right now, in this moment. Not because you've done everything right today, not because you've earned it, but because He loves you. And His love does not need to be earned. It is given freely, steadily, faithfully. So tonight, you can rest in that provision. You don't have to make everything happen. You don't have to hold your life together perfectly. You don't have to keep reaching for control. You can simply receive, just like the lilies, receiving the sun, receiving the rain, receiving what they need, without striving. You can whisper quietly in your heart, God, I receive your care. I receive your provision. I trust that you are taking care of me. Let those words settle gently within you. You don't have to force that trust. Just allow it to begin. Because even now, God is providing for you in ways you see and in ways you don't. In the breath in your lungs, in the strength that carried you through today, in the quiet moments of peace you are feeling right now. He is present. He is providing. And He will continue. You don't have to rush your life forward. You don't have to figure everything out tonight. Just like the lilies, you can rest and grow in His timing. Let your body relax even more. Feel yourself sinking into this calm, this stillness, this gentle awareness of God's care. You are not alone in this life. You are not responsible for everything. You are held by the one who provides, and He does it with tenderness, with attention, with love. So tonight, you can rest. You can release the need to strive. You can let go of the pressure to earn, and you can simply be cared for, just like the lilies. Stay here for a moment. Let this peace settle deeper into your soul, because there is even more waiting for you as you continue, even when you don't understand what God is doing. He is still working for you. There are moments in life when things don't make sense, situations that feel unclear, prayers that don't seem answered, paths that don't unfold the way you expected. And in those moments, it's natural to wonder, to question, to try to understand what's happening. But tonight, you don't have to figure everything out. You don't have to understand every detail. Because even when you cannot see what God is doing, He is still working, quietly, faithfully, behind the scenes. Take a slow breath in and gently release it. Let your mind soften around the need for answers. You don't have to hold everything together with understanding. God is holding it with wisdom far greater than yours. The Bible says in Romans 8:28, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." All things, not just the clear moments, not just the easy seasons, not just the times when everything feels right. All things, even the uncertain ones, even the confusing ones, even the moments where you don't see how anything good could come from it. God is still working, even there, even now. Sometimes His work is visible, clear, easy to recognize. But often, it happens in ways you cannot see yet. like seeds planted deep beneath the soil, growing quietly before they ever break through the surface. Just because you can't see growth doesn't mean it isn't happening. Just because you don't understand doesn't mean God is not working. He is, right now, in ways you may only understand later, or maybe not fully understand at all. And that's where trust begins, not in having all the answers, but in knowing the one who does. Take another slow breath and let this truth settle into your heart. God sees what you cannot. God knows what you don't. God is working, even now. You don't have to force clarity tonight. You don't have to push for understanding. You don't have to replay every situation, trying to make sense of it. You can let go of that need, gently, peacefully, and you can rest in something deeper than understanding. Trust. Not a forced trust, not a perfect trust, but a quiet willingness to say, God, I don't understand this, but I trust that you are working. That is enough. Because faith is not built on feelings. There will be moments when you feel certain, and moments when you don't. Moments when peace comes easily, and moments when questions linger. But your faith does not depend on how you feel. It rests on who God is. Faithful, steady, present, even in the unknown. So tonight, you can release the need to feel everything clearly. You can release the pressure to make sense of it all. And you can choose to trust, even in the mystery. Let your breathing slow again, in and out. Feel your body relaxing, your thoughts becoming quieter, your heart softening. You don't have to rush the process. You don't have to push your life forward. God's timing is not behind. It is not late. It is unfolding exactly as it should, even when it doesn't feel that way, even when you can't see it. God is not asking you to understand everything. He is inviting you to walk with Him, step by step, moment by moment, trusting not the outcome, but the process. Because He is in it, guiding, working, leading, and as you rest tonight, you can let go of the weight of needing to know what comes next. You don't have to see the whole path. You only need to trust the one who is walking with you. And He is faithful, always. So stay here in this quiet trust, resting in what you cannot see, because there is still more peace waiting for you as you continue while you rest tonight. God is still working on everything you've been worrying about, even the things that feel unresolved, even the situations you've been thinking about all day, even the questions that don't have answers yet. God has not paused. He has not stepped away. He is still working. Take a slow breath in and gently release it. Let that truth begin to settle deeply into your heart. You don't have to stay awake to make things happen. You don't have to keep thinking about it for it to be handled. You don't have to carry it into the night. Because while you sleep, God remains fully present, fully active, fully aware. The Bible says in Psalm 121:4, "Indeed, He who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep." God never sleeps, not for a moment, not for a second. There is never a time when He is not watching over you, never a moment when He is not aware of your life, never a pause in His care. While your body rests, He remains awake. While your thoughts grow quiet, He continues working. While you let go, He holds everything together. So tonight, you are not leaving anything undone. You're not falling behind. You're not losing control. You're simply releasing it into better hands. God's hands. Hands that do not grow tired. Hands that do not forget. Hands that do not fail. Let your heart begin to rest in that. There are things you've been carrying, responsibilities, decisions, concerns about what might happen next. And part of you feels like you have to keep holding them, like if you let go, something might fall apart. But tonight, you can gently release that responsibility. Not because it doesn't matter, but because God is handling it. You can whisper softly in your heart, God, I release this to you. I trust you to work, even while I rest. You don't have to solve it tonight. You don't have to fix it tonight. You don't have to carry it tonight, because God is already working on it. Even now, even in this moment, even in ways you cannot see. Sometimes the most powerful act of faith is rest. Not striving, not pushing, not holding everything together, but trusting God enough to let go. Trusting Him enough to sleep. Because when you rest, you are saying, God, I believe you are working even when I am not. That is faith, quiet, deep, steady. So let your body relax even more now. Feel the tension leaving your muscles, your shoulders softening, your breathing slowing, your mind becoming still. You're not responsible for everything. You're not carrying the weight of your life alone. God is carrying it with you. And more than that, He is carrying you. Every situation you're thinking about, He is already there. Every outcome you're concerned about, He already knows. Every step ahead, He has already prepared. You don't have to get ahead of Him. You can simply rest in Him. Let that truth wash over your heart. God is working, even while you sleep. Say it quietly. God is working, even while I sleep. Again, God is working, even while I sleep. Let that become your comfort tonight. Let it replace the need to keep thinking, the urge to keep planning, the pressure to stay in control. You don't have to stay awake for things to be okay. You don't have to carry everything through the night. God is present in the dark. God is active in the quiet. God is working in the unseen, and He is doing it with care, with wisdom, with perfect timing. So tonight, you can rest, fully, deeply, without fear, because nothing is slipping through His hands. Nothing is being forgotten. Nothing is outside of His reach. You are safe. You are covered. You are held. And as you continue to rest in this truth, let your heart grow lighter. Let your body grow heavier. And let yourself drift deeper into peace. Because while you sleep, God is still working. And everything you placed into His hands is already being taken care of. Stay here and rest even deeper, because there is still more peace waiting for you. You don't have to have perfect words, just an honest heart. Sometimes, prayer can feel complicated, like you need to say the right things in the right way, with the right kind of faith. But tonight, you can let all of that go, because prayer is not about perfection. It's about connection. It's about coming to God, just as you are. Take a slow breath in and gently release it. You don't need a script. You don't need to impress God. You don't need to sound strong or spiritual. You can simply be real. Because God is not listening for perfect words. He is listening to your heart. Jesus said in Matthew 7:7, "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you." Ask, seek, knock. Simple words, but filled with invitation. God is not distant. He is not closed off. He is not waiting for you to get everything right before you come to Him. He is inviting you to come again and again, to speak, to ask, to bring your thoughts, your needs, your concerns, just as they are. And He listens. Not generally, not vaguely, but personally, to you, right now. Whatever is on your heart tonight, you can bring it to him. You don't have to filter it. You don't have to organize it. You can simply say, God, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I need. This is what I don't understand. And he hears you. Every word, every thought, even the ones you don't say out loud. Because prayer is not just about speaking. It's about being with God, and he is already here, listening, present, near. Sometimes you may wonder, is God really listening? Does it matter if I pray? But Jesus makes it clear, God hears, and not only does he hear, he responds. Not always in the way you expect, not always in the timing you prefer, but always with care, always with love. Because God gives good gifts, not random answers, not careless responses, but good gifts, the kind that are shaped by his wisdom and guided by his love for you. Sometimes the answer is immediate. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it looks different than you imagined. But it is always good, because it comes from him. So tonight, you don't have to rush your prayers. You don't have to repeat things over and over out of fear. You can simply rest in this truth. God is listening. Take another slow breath and let your heart open just a little more. If there is something you've been holding back, something you haven't said yet, you can say it now, quietly, gently, without pressure, because this is not about ritual. It's about relationship, not about saying the right words, but about being known. And you are already known, fully, deeply, completely. There is nothing you can say that will surprise God, nothing you can bring that he cannot handle, nothing in your heart that he does not care about. So come freely, ask, seek, knock, not once, but as often as you need. Because God is not tired of hearing from you. He is not distant. He is not distracted. He is present, and he welcomes you. Again and again. Let your heart rest in that. You don't have to get it right. You don't have to try harder. You just have to come. And as you come, you will find something deeper than answers. You will find him, his presence, his peace, his nearness. And that is enough. So stay here for a moment, resting in this quiet connection, because there is still more peace waiting for you as you continue. Tonight, you are resting on something that cannot be shaken. Even if your day felt uncertain, even if there are things in your life that still feel unstable, right now, beneath you, there is something solid, something steady, something unmovable. God is your foundation. Take a slow breath in and gently release it. Let your body begin to feel that stability, the sense of being supported, held, secure. Because your life is not resting on shifting ground, it is resting on him. Jesus spoke about this kind of security in Matthew 7:24-25. Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house. Yet it did not fall, because it had its foundation on the rock. That is the kind of life God is inviting you into. Not a life without storms, not a life where nothing ever goes wrong, but a life that stands, a life that holds steady, even when things around you feel uncertain. Because the strength of your life is not found in everything going perfectly. It is found in what you are built upon. Take a slow breath in, and as you breathe out, imagine yourself resting in a strong, secure place, a house built on solid rock. The ground beneath you is firm, unshakable, steady. You're not slipping. You're not falling. You're supported. There may have been moments in your life where things felt unstable, seasons where everything seemed to shift, where plans didn't unfold the way you expected, where you felt unsure about what was coming next. And in those moments, it's easy to feel like everything is fragile. But Jesus reminds you of something deeper. Storms may come, but they do not define your foundation. Life will have challenges. There will be days when things feel uncertain. There will be moments when you don't have all the answers. But none of those things can shake what is built on God. Because He does not move. He does not change. He does not fail. He is steady, even when everything else feels uncertain. And tonight, you are resting on Him. Let that truth settle gently into your heart. You are not holding your life together on your own. You are not standing on something fragile. You are being held by something strong, by someone faithful, by a foundation that cannot be shaken. Take another slow breath and feel your body relax even more. Your shoulders softening, your thoughts quieting, your heart becoming still. You don't have to be afraid of what might come. You don't have to fear the unknown. Because your security is not based on circumstances. It is based on God, and God is unshakable. Let your heart whisper softly, God, you are my foundation. You are my stability. You are the rock beneath my life. You don't have to say it perfectly. Just let it rise gently from your heart, because when your life is built on Him, you are secure, even in uncertainty, even in change, even in the unknown. There is a deep peace that comes from knowing this, a quiet confidence. Not that everything will always be easy, but that you will not be shaken. Because God is holding you, because He is beneath you, because He is your foundation. So tonight, you can rest, fully, deeply, without fear. The storms are not here right now, and even when they come, you will stand, not because of your strength, but because of His. Let that truth wrap around you like a covering. You're safe, you're supported, you're secure. And as you continue to rest in this steady place, feel yourself sinking deeper into peace, because there is still more waiting for you as you continue. This peace you feel right now is something you can return to every single night. It's not just for this moment. It's not something temporary, not something that disappears when this prayer ends. This peace is a place your heart can come back to again and again and again. Take a slow breath in and gently release it. Feel that calm still present within you, that softness, that quiet, that sense of being held. This is what happens when you pause, when you come into God's presence, when you allow yourself to rest. And the beautiful truth is, God is always here. Not just tonight, not just when everything feels calm, but every night. Every time you return, He meets you, faithfully, consistently, lovingly. You don't have to wonder if He will be here. You don't have to question if you are welcome. You don't have to prepare yourself to come back. You can return just as you are, every time. Because this is not just a moment. It can become a rhythm, a gentle rhythm in your life, a habit of peace, a place where your heart learns how to slow down, how to release, how to rest. Night by night, this rhythm begins to shape something deeper inside you. Your mind begins to quiet more easily. Your body begins to relax more quickly. Your heart begins to trust more fully, because you are no longer carrying everything alone. You are bringing it to God, regularly, consistently. And over time, That consistency builds something beautiful. It builds peace, not just for a moment, but as a foundation in your life. It builds trust, not just when things feel easy, but even when things feel uncertain. It builds faith, quiet, steady, growing, because every time you return, you're reminding your heart of something true. God is here. God is with you. God is holding you, and this space, this quiet place of rest, can become your refuge, a place you come to at the end of the day, to lay everything down, to breathe again, to remember that you are not alone. No matter what kind of day you had, no matter what you are carrying, this place remains open, God remains present, and peace remains available. So tonight, you can let this truth settle deeply. You can come back here every night, whenever you need. There is no pressure, no expectation, just an open invitation. Come and rest. Come and release. Come and be held. And if this prayer brought you peace tonight, you can make this part of your life. You can return here each night and allow this moment to become something familiar, something steady, something your heart begins to trust. And if you know someone who feels overwhelmed, someone who struggles to find rest, someone who needs to feel this kind of peace, you can share this with them. Because peace is not meant to be kept. It's meant to be given. And you never know how much someone else might need this moment. So if this prayer brought you peace, subscribe and come back every night. Let this become your place of rest, your space of stillness, your moment with God. And now, let your breathing slow even more. Let your body grow heavier. Let your heart settle deeper. Because as you continue, there is one final moment of peace waiting to gently carry you into rest. Now let everything grow quiet. You can finally rest because God is holding it all. There is nothing left for you to carry, nothing left for you to solve, nothing left for you to figure out tonight. Everything that mattered, everything that felt heavy, everything that once filled your thoughts is now gently placed into God's hands. And His hands are steady, strong, safe. Take a slow, deep breath in and softly breathe out. Let your body begin to sink deeper into rest. Let your mind grow quieter, your thoughts becoming slower, your heart becoming still. You have done enough for today. You are allowed to rest now. The Bible says in Psalm 4:8, "In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety." You are dwelling in that safety right now, not because everything is perfect, but because God is present, and His presence is enough. Let that truth wrap around you like a gentle covering. You are safe. You are safe in His care. You are safe in His presence. You are safe as you rest. The Bible also says in Isaiah 26:3, "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you." Tonight, your mind can rest, not on every thought, not on every concern, but on God. And as your mind rests in Him, peace begins to settle deeper. A quiet, perfect peace, not forced, not rushed, but steady, gentle, real. And Jesus reminds you in Matthew 6:34, "Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself." Tomorrow is not yours to carry tonight. God is already there, and He will meet you when it comes. But for now, you can rest. Take another slow breath in, and as you breathe out, whisper softly in your heart, "I surrender." Again, "I surrender." Let go of every remaining weight, every thought still lingering, every feeling still holding on. I trust. You don't have to understand everything. You don't have to see the whole path. You can trust Him. I rest. Let your body fully relax now. Let your breathing slow even more. Let yourself sink into this moment. I surrender. I trust. I rest. Let those words repeat gently within you, like a lullaby for your soul. And now, let these truths settle softly over your heart. You're safe. You are loved. You are held. You are not alone. Again, you are safe. You are loved. You are held. You are not alone. Let each phrase move deeper into your spirit. Let them quiet every remaining fear. Let them soften every last tension. Because they are true, fully, completely. Right now, as you begin to drift deeper into rest, I want to speak a gentle blessing over you, over your body. May every part of you relax. May your muscles soften. May your breathing remain calm and steady. Over your home, may peace fill every room. May stillness settle around you. May you feel safe and protected. Over your dreams, may your sleep be deep and undisturbed. May your mind be at peace. May your heart remain at rest. Over your tomorrow, may God go before you. May He prepare every step. May you walk into it with quiet confidence and trust. And now, let this final truth settle over you. This night is covered in God's peace. Nothing is missing. Nothing is out of place. Everything is held. And you are held too. So let go completely now. Let your body grow heavy. Let your thoughts fade gently into stillness. Let your breathing guide you into rest. And if you ever need to return to this place, this peace, this quiet, this presence, you can come back here again, night after night, because God will always be here, waiting, welcoming, holding you in His peace. Sleep now, deeply, peacefully, safely. You are held in the hands of the one who loves you. Good night, and may God bless you and keep you, now and always. Amen.